Hi YouTube, it is your girl Lexi and welcome to tonight's episode of As the Shade Tree Grows, featuring T.S. Madison and how she's taught us to be a black woman in today's society. When I decided to do this episode, I wanted to give an introspective look on T.S. Madison and just how much she has influenced society as we know it today. When this first blew up in our face, the whole Queen's Court fiasco, I kept wondering why. Why did so many people, mutual people who love the Queen's Court, gravitate towards Madison? And no matter what people say, it was not because of the LGBTQ community. It was more of her persona of who she is. And so my first topic is why. Haven't you ever wondered yourself if you've stepped back for a second? So when Madison first came on the scene, her persona was like something we had never seen. She was a larger woman. She was very unabashed in her speaking, and she was open about her sexuality, about her love for sex. Men, and not even just gay men or curious men, but straight men gravitated towards her because she embodied that look of a woman, but she knew what to say and how to say it to please a man. I heard the saying once, and it is a very true statement when it says, a man will know exactly what another man wants, and a woman will know exactly what another woman wants. That can be seen as sexually, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, all of the above. Even though we are all vastly different in personalities and upbringing, we have that same thought pattern. We understand each other. And that is where Madison is great. In her videos, if you are bold enough to watch them, I have been open before. I have watched one or two, and I fast forwarded through a lot of scenes, and it's not because of what was happening in them. I'm just one of those people. I don't really watch stuff like that all the time. But when she was talking in it and the acting, so to speak, she put her co-stars on a shelf. She catered to them in these videos. She played that role. And when I say that role, she was very demure. She was acceptable. She was dependent in those roles. You could tell that even in her everyday life now, when she's on the set of Star, she's very open and easy to talk to. In her interviews, you see straight men being drawn to her, almost like a call in a siren to just be near her because of what she portrays. In essence, she portrays everything that we, in the cultural sense, we as African American women do not. We look like her. We talk like her, minus the anatomical parts, of course, but we are seen, and this is a perception that we give, we are seen as harsh, unforgiving, overly independent, and difficult to be with and work with. No matter what you feel about Madison and the situation, she does not represent those things. She always has men around her. For what reason, I'll let you decide, but again, it is about the perception that is being taken. So, to get back on what culturally we as African American women look like today, we are seen as warriors. And I thought about that. And I say that because Kaya's video tonight, she said the warriors are around me. And I had already written all of my points and statements for tonight's episode. And when she said that, I was like, yep, it's time to go. We are seen as warriors. What are warriors? Warriors are front line soldiers. They go out there first. They go out there to fight. But what happens to warriors? They die first. They die for the cause. They may not even make it to the war. They just went to one battle, but they die. Think about historically, think about every warrior you know, every great warrior. They died young. And I thought about it. I don't want to be a warrior. I want to be strong, but I don't want to be a warrior. I don't have to fight every single battle, and I don't have to fight my own battles all the time. Madison has people who are willing to fight for her because she allows it. We call it being manipulative and being hiding your hand after you throw the rock. All of those things. We never step back to see what that representation is culturally. Listening to all your faves, Sean Bradley, Miss Michelle Brown, Kaya, everybody else who has had an opinion piece for or against Madison. The one thing everybody has said, every caller, every commenter, I fight my own battles. I do this. Well, everybody has also said that 80 to 90% of their followers are African American women. People were so bold enough, they are going on to different pages on Madison's side and leaving comments, tagging people. They are going in. They called in on Michelle's show. And it really just dawned on me. Yes, we think that people play the victim when they let somebody else fight their battles, but the truth is, they're not the victim at all. Those who consistently fight every single battle on their own, they are the ones who are the true victims, because when they fall by themselves. They don't live to fight another day. Those are the things that Maddie has taught us. She's taught us that being from the sex worker trade, and she went from being a sex worker on the street illegally to producing her own porn, owning her own production company, and now she's on mainstream media. What other adult actress or actor have you seen do that? And what other actor or actress have you seen do that is African American? That's the one thing Madison cannot change, is the color of her skin or her race. She can lighten it, but she's still always going to be black. Those were the things that stood out to me on this. So this has nothing to do with her actions as far as Queen's Court and who owes whose money. This is about who she is as a person or a persona in today's society, and what we as African American women can learn from it. We have done so much behind this chaos. We have torn each other down. We have done everything. We have said, if you are a straight black woman, you need to be on this side. If you are not a straight black woman, but you think you're a black woman or whatever else, you're going to be on this side. We have departmentalized everything on this instead of saying, this is why I chose this. Not because and I'm not going to say you had, but not because people chose, because it's a choice. People chose to do the things that they did on behalf of Madison. And we have to think of why. Because a lot of the people, Kaya stated that some people had flagged her account 100,000 times. Even I don't think that Maddie's camp had that much time on their hand. But people felt some kind of way, and I think it's a lot of people that we would never suspect who did that and who has flagged Michelle's page and gone after Michelle. They're people who don't know these people. So I kind of want to hear from you guys. This is a short episode tonight. As you can tell, it's been very quiet on the YouTube streets. A little too quiet, so I think something is brewing personally. But go ahead, leave a comment and let me know what you think. Am I totally reading what Madison has offered us and the lessons that we have learned from her? Or am I on the right track? I really want to thank everybody who has chosen to click that subscribe button and the bell button. Everybody who has chosen to leave a comment. Everybody who has rated my videos. I hope I can continue to make content that will be both thought-provoking, entertaining, and funny. So until next time, guys, light and love. Thank you. Have a great night. Bye.